Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts, bringing you another reading. So we will be taking a look at the current energy for you and your person, and ultimately what's influencing the journey or experience that you might be having right now when it comes to them. All right, guys, so I'll tap into that energy. It is general as always, so please do keep that in mind throughout this reading and only take the parts of it that truly make sense for you and your situation and release what doesn't. All right, guys, so let's get into some insight for you. Hi there, Leo. Let's grab some insights for you, what it is that you need to know here. Current energies for this connection. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. All right, first card is boundaries. Clear boundaries are needed in this situation or relationship. Protect and honor your energy in a balanced way. Spend time alone if needed and reconnect when you're able to. Set healthy boundaries that are necessary and learn to say no when needed. So are you struggling to say no to a particular someone, or have you not set up these clear boundaries when it comes to this person? So I have a feeling either they cross those boundaries or you guys are just at odds with one another right now. Learn to say no when needed. That's crucial here. Let's see what else. Current energy for Leo. Make a conscious choice. Rise above any conflict spiritually and make a decision regarding this situation or person. Exactly. And maybe that situation needs to, for you to take a look at it and be like, you know what? No, I'm done with this. I can't keep letting this person disrespect me or, not make you a priority in their life. And it goes on to say, consciously choose what you want so you can manifest your heart's true desires. But if this other person that you're trying to manifest particular things with is not on the same page, it's going against that, so if it's just not happening, that could be why. So ask yourself what changes need to be made. Do what's right for you at the moment. Exactly. So I have a feeling you have put them first, and it's time for you to put yourself first. Look at this card. Absolutely 100% comes down to self-love. Leo, practicing self-love and self-care will attract more loving people and healthy relationships into your life. Find peace and balance within. Accept the past and all that is with grace. Accept yourself at all levels. This may pertain to an awakening of love for self. Absolutely. Because I have a feeling we're starting off with these boundaries because this person hasn't given you what you deserve, Leo. That's a part of the energy. That's a part of the vibe that's coming through. Okay, so let me set these aside. That's focusing on the current energy. So what exactly is influencing this experience with this person right now? For Leo. My world is so damn cold without you. Please come back. Now, for those of you in separation, maybe there is a part of you that's really wishing and hoping this person will return. But there's something perhaps unhealthy about it, which is why you're being directed to put your walls up, have those boundaries in place. They have to earn their way into your life. Okay. Yeah, look at this. We may run hot and cold at times, but when we're hot, we're hot. So that could be the one thing that is a pull for you when it comes to this person, why you're so attracted to them. When things are good, it's good, like super good. But when it isn't, this could be a situation where they're in and out of your life. And so if you've got that revolving door, so to speak, of them just being able to wheedle their way back into your life without much effort, then they're going to continue to perhaps treat you the way they have treated you. So they have to, you got to make it a little bit harder for them to just return if they keep being in and out of your life. All right, let's grab one more for Leo. Okay, so this one says, you are my twin flame, love story, my true polar opposite, forever and always, period. Now, just because somebody is our twin flame, that doesn't guarantee union. That doesn't guarantee that they're going to be wonderful 100%. Absolutely not. You know, twin flame connections can be just as challenging as any other type of relationship. So that could be why you are so incredibly drawn to your twin, if you feel like you are on a twin flame journey. So let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot and see what else we can find out. It still comes down to you having to respect yourself enough to not just keep letting them back in if they're not treating you right. So there's your twin here. If that's how they're treating you, there are more lessons to learn. They could also be younger than you, so that could be a little bit of immaturity coming through. All right, let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from the Doodle Tarot, which I found on Amazon. Okay, here we go. For Leo. All right, we have two reversed cards here. We've got the Nine of Wands, recovery, no fight left, stalemate, okay? So we have a stalemate situation here. So maybe, Leo, you are at the point where you just want to focus on yourself, which is good because that's addressed right here. We also have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Loss of wealth, unlucky, failure, arrogance. So part of the unlucky vibe that's coming through here is, you know, just some of the negative experiences that you've had with your person. And I'm not going to focus too much on the fact that it could be a twin flame. It's just a person. It's somebody that you have connected with, somebody that you care for and love. But I am feeling there's a reason why you need those boundaries, because they're not treating you right. Okay, let's see what else. There's something here that's not working. So what's going on? What's going on for Leo? Okay, we have another card in the reverse, which is the Knight of Swords. Aggressive, out of control, irresponsible, a bully. So if any of those descriptions sound like the person you're interacting with, all the more reason to not be so interactive with them. You know, to maybe give yourself some space and focus on putting you first for a change. If they really are out of control and aggressive and just being irresponsible as a person, and certainly a love interest, then this could be a clear sign for you to just distance yourself. Close that door for a bit, you know, until they earn their way back in. We do have the Devil. For some of you guys, you could be thinking of a Capricorn here. So addiction, materialism, playfulness, feeling trapped. So if they are just playing with your affections, if they're not really serious about giving their all in this partnership because they're more focused on themselves, or they could also have their own unhealthy attachments either to things or to people. You know, that's not for you to figure out. That's not your lesson or burden to carry. That's theirs, right? And so I feel this could be where they're at currently and why it's such a struggle to just get onto the same page when it comes to this person. Let's see what else for Leo. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles coming through here. So practice, self-employment, new job, ambition. Either of you could be focusing on your work environment right now because the relationship is not working. Okay, we do have the Three of Pentacles, which is about two people that are on the same page, wanting the same things, you know, working together as a team. But it's really hard to work as a team when they're not there for you 100%, if they're not really being a very good partner at this point in time, you know? Let's see. What else do we need to know here? So I feel the main message, the main focus for this one, guys, is to, to fill your own cup of love through self-love. Focus on yourself, because I'm just getting this energy from a person who's got lessons to learn, and that's something for them to do, not you. We do have the Two of Pentacles, balance, ups and downs, juggling life, priorities. Exactly. They're not making you a priority here. And so it's your turn to make yourself a priority. So if that makes sense, that's the vibe that's coming through here at this time. Make yourself a priority, because if they're not putting you first, it's time for you to do that for yourself. All right, guys. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I will link the decks down below as well. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.